What's up, fishy friends? Welcome to Tim's School of Fishing. Class is in session. Got my purple muscle dry, ready to do this thing. Today, I am going to take a look at a USA-made knife. It's been around for a while, but I have never reviewed it on the channel. Today, we're going to take a look at the Benchmade Bugout. But I think I might upset the apple cart a little bit here with this review.
Don't go poking the bear.
Oh, I'm going to poke the bear.
Don't go poking the bear, man.
Oh, I'm poking the bear.
You're going to make the fanboys mad, ain't you?
Yup, I don't give a damn. So, I'm excited to take a look at this one. So, without further ado, let's get this camera turned around and take a closer look. Alright, so like I said, I've never reviewed this knife on the channel. I know that there are a ton of Benchmade fans, and there is an entire army of Benchmade Bugout fans, but I just don't get it. I just don't get it. So today I'm going to share my thoughts on the Benchmade Bugout. Comes in your regular Benchmade box here. So let's open this bad boy up and take a look. Alright, our overall length on this one is 7.5 inches. We've got a 3 1/4 inch drop point blade and a 4 1/4 inch handle on this one. Our blade here, like I said, is a drop point. We've got a forward swedge on this one. Stone washed finish. It is a flat grind. On the blade here, you've got the Benchmade logo, which, as you know, is the butterfly, and this one is made in the USA. On the other side there, we've got our blade steel, which is CPM S30V. As you can see, the edge grind is perfect. I don't see any areas where they got too heavy or too light on that side. And the edge grind is perfect on that side as well. We've got gold anodized thumb studs on this one, and that is the only method of deployment. We've got tan Grivery scales on this one. This one is an axis lock. Our pivot here is a T8 torque screw captive pivot. Our body screws are T6. We've got a lanyard hole there if you like to put a lanyard on your knife. This one is open construction with gold anodized barrel backspacers. Those are titanium. We've got stainless steel liners on here, and we have a stainless steel deep carry reversible pocket clip. In the hand, this one is a little problematic for me. One of the problems that I have with the Bugout is that clip. I think that clip is horrendously ugly. And the way that it sticks up, it just kind of digs into your hand rather than melting into the folds of your hand. So it does present a bit of a hot spot there. And I really just don't like the texture of Grivery. I think it feels cheap. I think it looks cheap. Now, it's extremely light. This is one of the lightest modern folders that you can get. It just feels cheap to me and looks cheap to me. I mean, this, in my opinion, looks like a Ganzo knife. You know, obviously it has better construction and better quality materials, but it doesn't feel good in my hand. It doesn't look good in my opinion. I just can't get over that clip, and this handle material is just horrendous in my opinion. I absolutely cannot stand it. Now, the action is great. I mean, it flies open with authority. This one's running on bronze washers. I've got no problem at all with the action of this knife. No problem with the blade steel or, you know, the overall construction of this knife. My problems with this knife are the handle material. I think it's awful. I think that clip is absolutely awful. And the price. $170 to $180 for this knife, in my opinion, whether it's made in the USA or not, is absolute highway robbery, and we know why it is so costly, and that's because you're paying that butterfly tax, right? You're paying the butterfly tax, and that's why this is a $170 knife instead of a $100 knife. And there's no denying that whatsoever. And it just looks cheap, feels cheap, and frankly, I just don't like it. If I'm going to have a USA folder, I prefer Spyderco. Now, Spyderco's got some crappy scale material as well, but I'm not the biggest fan of Benchmade. I never have been. I never will be. And look, I understand that a lot of people love it, and I've got no problem with that at all. It's just not for me. I don't hold it against anybody for wanting a Bugout, but in my opinion, the fact of the matter is, it's kind of faddish to say I've got a Bugout. If you don't have a Bugout, you're not a real knife guy. I disagree. That's just me. I'm sure all the haters are going to come out of the woodwork and blast me for saying, how can you not love the Benchmade Bugout? It's real simple in my opinion. I don't love it. Simple as that. So there you go, boys and girls. Just wanted to share that with you today. We have not talked about the Benchmade Bugout on the channel, so I just wanted to talk about it and let you guys know where I stand. As always, I appreciate you for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment down in the comment section. Blast me if you want to blast me, or agree with me and tell me that you think it's overpriced and Grivery is crap. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Just click my logo right over there. That's it for this episode of Tim's School of Fish, boys and girls. Class dismissed.